What's up, family? It is Caden with Urban Finance, and today we're going to be talking about how to pay off your home 20 years early. And no, my recommendation is not going to be to go sell weed, even though it is illegal in a lot of places, so you probably can. And this is certainly not an endorsement for anything, I'm just saying what I'm saying. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. If you haven't seen already my video on 5 things that I wish I knew before I bought a home, definitely go check that video out because it's definitely going to be helpful, especially if you're watching this, because you're either potentially someone that owns their own home or plans to buy a house. Well, it goes without saying, but I recently purchased my own home. Well, I guess technically the bank purchased the home or gave me the loan. Whatever, you know what I mean. I sorta kind of own my own home, and this video will be talking about how to pay that home off 20 plus years early, because I do not plan to have my mortgage for 30 years. Or more importantly, we'll be talking about how you can pay off your mortgage early if you currently have a home or whenever you decide to buy your home. There are 3 tactics that I think that are crucial and important for anyone that plans to buy a home or currently own a home to know in order to get rid of their mortgage early as possible. And I'll be sharing that with you today. I'll also be sharing a lot of private information about my own mortgage, so make sure you keep that secret between you and me. So while this video is about how to pay off your home in 20 plus years or 20 years early, I actually plan to pay off my home in 7 years, which is a very aggressive schedule, but I think I can do it. So let's jump into what it will take to pay off our home in 7 years. First, we purchased a home for $409,000, and we paid 5% down, which is $20,000, which brought the total amount that we owed the bank to $389,000. Our mortgage payment is $2,246 a month, and there are some cents there, but whatever. And that $2,246 is approximately 5% of our total amount for those nerds out there like me who like to know the percentages as well. And in order to pay off our home or our mortgage in 7 years, we would have to pay $5,315.38 a month if we didn't use the 3 strategies that I'm about to tell you about. And I don't know about you, but I do not have an extra $5,315, or I guess it will be more extra $2,000 something each month to really pay towards my home. And that's why these strategies are so important, because even for those individuals that may not have all of that extra capital just sitting down there, you too can pay your home off extremely early. All right, so let's jump into some more of this. The first thing, and this is probably the more common of all the strategies, the first thing is to use bi-weekly payments. And so instead of paying your mortgage every month, you pay your mortgage twice a month. What that does, that allows you to get 1 additional payment in for the entire year. So instead of paying a total of 12 payments that year, you'll be actually paying 13 payments if you go to a bi-weekly payment schedule. The great thing about that is that most people already get paid bi-weekly, so you don't necessarily feel any different when you make your payments bi-weekly. And that can actually save you up to about 5 years on your mortgage payment, or about $30,000 if you had a $250,000 mortgage with a 4% interest rate with a 30-year term. So 5 years or $30,000 off of your mortgage payment is a significant amount to get paid off if the only switch you're making is going from a monthly to a bi-weekly schedule. And so that's the first thing that everyone can do. And the beauty about that one, you really don't have to do much other than just pay your mortgage twice a month. It doesn't affect your bottom line at all. It doesn't feel like it affects your bottom line at all. So everyone that owns a home can at least do that much, and it will save you 5 years. Obviously, you will have to do the numbers for your specific mortgage amount And chances are, if your home costs more than $250,000, and if your interest rate is at 4% or below 4%, you will actually save more money than this example. So that's even more money back in your pockets, more money to build generational wealth for your family. The second strategy is to throw any lump sums that you get at your mortgage. So maybe you get some money back at the end of the tax season. Maybe you get a bonus at work. Maybe you have good friends and family that gives you gift and you request a cash gift for Christmas. Maybe you request a cash gift for your birthday. Maybe you got a gift of additional capital for your wedding. Whatever it is, throwing additional lump sum of money at your mortgage makes a huge difference. And so instead of going out there and buying Gucci's and Pradas and all these lavish things, make sure you take those lump sums that you get and throw that at your mortgage payment. You will be shocked, surprised, and amazed at the significant impact that throwing lump sum payments at your mortgage will make. For example, a $20,000, and I know you don't have this, I don't have this, whatever the case. A $20,000 early in your mortgage payment can save you sometimes $40,000, $50,000 of your total payments. And so a little rule that I like to use, and the math isn't perfect, any early payments, my money works twice as hard. And so if I pay an extra $1, that means an extra $2 may come off of my mortgage over the course of the loan. And so making sure you prioritize those lump sum payments towards that loan is gonna make a significant difference. And the third thing that I wanna share with you, and you're probably doing this already, and if you aren't, you should be, is finding ways to increase your income. That can be at your primary job, but I strongly encourage everyone to find additional streams of income. Find side incomes. Make sure you allow yourself to have some side hustles that would allow you to generate additional revenue. And you can have multiple side hustles that's paying you as little as $100 each month. It adds up. And so if you throw an extra $1,000 a month, or let me use myself, if I were to throw an extra $1,000 a month, not that I have right now, but that I get from different side hustles, if I was to throw that at my mortgage, that would allow me to pay off my mortgage 15 years early just in of itself. I do have a video on the 10 streams of income that we have, which you can certainly go check out for side incomes ideas, but I will be releasing some videos coming up, and my next series of videos will be on the various side hustles that I have and how much money I make doing it. Some of them I make maybe $50 a week, some of them I make $25 a week. But I have so many side hustles that it really does adds up at the end of the month. And I'll be making those videos so you can see, here are some things you can literally do while sitting in the dentist's office. And as crazy as it sounds, I don't think everyone should try to pay off their home in 7 years. I don't even think everyone should try to pay off their home in 10 years necessarily, even though the average millionaire pays off their home in 10 years. And so if you're someone that's striving to be in that millionaire category, that may be a good goal for you. But this is what I say. Know your why. If you plan to buy a home, you may not have your home yet. If you plan to buy a home, make sure you know going into it, do I want to pay off my home early? And know why you want to pay off your home early. For me personally, I like that what they call forget you money. In that type of money that if you need to leave a position, if you need to quit your job for whatever reason, you don't have to be stressed out. You don't have to be beholden to any employer because your mortgage is already paid off or because your finances is in the right place. I like to be able to spend time with my wife and my family, and I don't want anything to come in between that. And imagine what your life will look like if you don't have any mortgage payments. That's a lot of time that you'll be able to spend with the people that you love the most. And for someone like myself, who is not even 30 yet, if I'm able to pay off my home in 7 years, that means that I'll be spending a whole lot of quality time with the people that I love. And that's why I do it. The other reason that I do it is that I love helping people. And not having money being a driving, motivating fact with me being able to help people is very important for me. It allows you to keep a certain level of integrity. Unfortunately, when you're living paycheck to paycheck and you need that next check to survive, sometimes you have to throw away some of your integrity. And this usually applies to people that make a lot of money more than even people that are extremely poor. Because when you make a lot of money, there's a certain type of lifestyle that people expect you to live, and you do almost anything to live that type of lifestyle. And so if you have a $2 million home, $3 million home, $4 million homes, and you have to keep up that payment or your family's going to be homeless, then what would you do? Just about anything. Thanks for watching this video on how you can pay off your home 20 plus years early. So just to do a quick recap, if you make bi-weekly payments on your mortgage, you can easily save 5 years. If you pay as little as $100 extra, you can save about 2 to 5 years depending on how much your mortgage is. And if you do a side hustle and you try to pay an additional $1,000 for about a $400,000 mortgage, you can save 15 years on your mortgage. Or obviously, if your mortgage is less than $400,000, a $1,000 payment will even allow you to pay off your mortgage sooner. So it is very possible for you to pay off your mortgage 20 years early by following these strategies. Like I always say, thank you for watching, love you, and remember, live your best life.